Alright guys, well I'm back. Sorry it's been so long since I've uploaded a video. Everything's happening, really quickly right now. As you can see, there's a ton of boxes. I'm moving, I'm going to Alabama, which the reason why this truck has not been touched in quite a few months. I've recently bought a 94 F-150 that I'm trying to get back on the road. It just needs minor things. I've done the valve cover gasket. Now it needs a new oil pan and stuff like that. Distributor cap plug wires. Already done all that. So that truck's good. But back to this truck. Well, she's still sitting here, but a few changes have done since my last video. I'm not running the DuraSpark. I'm sorry guys that I have not updated y'all that I got rid of the DuraSpark. Let's see here. Well, that's all the bullcrap DuraSpark stuff, minus the computer thing that fried on me. I went through 3 of them. It was sitting here, which is now a MSD coil. Or TFI coil, MSD, whatever. It's the same company. Instead of running the DuraSpark, well, I still have somewhere, there it is, the DuraSpark distributor. But if anybody's planning on doing one of these motors, the 2.8 Ford motor, which is giving me some problems now. That's why it's not up and running. I don't have any videos of it coming down the road. I'm not getting any oil to the driver's side of the motor, which would be the left side of the motor, to anybody out there that knows motors. It's dirty. But anyways, I went from DuraSpark, and I thought that I could get a DUI distributor, which is a Davison United distributor, or a Davis United ignition. But no, I have to go to the original DuraSpark Ford distributor, cap, rotor, and all that type of good stuff. But I'm still running that distributor with this little bitty GM HEI ignition module. Now this works off of a pulse system, so all it's looking for is a pulse. As soon as it gets a pulse, it sends it a signal to the distributor down in there and tells it to fire what cylinder it needs to fire. The cool thing is this will work on a 4-cylinder, a 6-cylinder, and an 8-cylinder, maybe a 10 or 12, depending on how funky you want to get. But it's looking for a pulse. So it works great on my motor. The DuraSpark that I had mounted up here that everybody runs on these Fords, it crapped on me twice. So I wired that in to here. You can find out all the HEI stuff on Ranger forums or Bronco forums, which is where I got it from. So look at Bronco stuff. There's more info on Broncos, sadly, than there is on these Rangers, since they're obviously a great truck. Well, I should say a great small truck. You can't really haul much, which is another reason why I had to get the F-150, because I'm moving and I gotta haul all of that junk. So yeah, but I switched over to the GM module, which is HEI. I'm still running. I think my last video, I still had the horrible wiring sitting over there. Well, to be honest with you, I took a set of hedge trimmers, and there's the factory wiring harness that ran down to the computer. I'll just tuck it back up in there. So I'm still got the truck. The truck is still here. I don't plan on getting rid of it. It's something that when my grandfather passed away, I was left a little bit of money, and I went out and bought this truck as a project. And I feel that this is something my grandpa would have wanted me to do. So this is my 19, and just for the people that's not around and hadn't seen any videos, since all my other ones are probably about 6-8 months old. This is a 1985 Ford Ranger factory 2.8 liter with a 261 comp cam with the comp double valve springs. I'm running a 250 CFM Holley carb. It's very hard to find. Let's see here. Does my dad still have it out? Yeah. Now, was this it? Yeah, that's it. This is a 350 Holley carb. Well, a 350 or a 300 CFM, somewhere around there. Way too much for this motor. It made it bog so bad. So if you can find this Holley carb right here, I don't know if that is a stock number or a part number, but there it is. I don't know if that's a stock number or a part number, so don't quote me on that. But that is a 250, 225 CFM carburetor. Took care of all of my bog issue, man. Done so good. I'm running regular 8mm wires. I didn't do anything to the bottom end of this motor. No, I don't know the factory miles on it. Went ahead and threw in a new brake booster. Mine was bad. New power steering pump, new alternator, new voltage regulator, new water pump, new fan clutch, I had the radiator vatted. It's got all new hoses up under the hood. The battery, well, it's a battery. Let's see here, 2 new headlights in the truck. Let's see here. And, well, since I'm doing an update, now, like I said, I haven't touched this truck in a while. But I did the diamond plate door panels, still trying to figure out some type of armrest here. So, give me a break there. Only thing this truck needs, sorry for all the stuff in it, I got to fix the wheel wells with some flashing. I'm going to glue that in so water doesn't come up through the wheel well. The back part of the seat's good. The seat, as in all trucks, I don't see how it goes bad in this low of a truck. But the seat's bad. Went through, cleaned it all up. It's really dusty and dirty because once you let a vehicle sit and it's not being driven, redone the headliner. So yeah, that's about as far as I've gotten. It's also running a MagnaFlow, short MagnaFlow up under it, and I come out the back side of the tire, rear tire, with a chrome tip. It's nothing fancy, it's just exhaust. Plan on getting new wheels and everything for it once this truck is back on the road, but it is the original bumper, I guess air dam skirt, I don't know what you call them black things that sit up under there. All original lighting except for the headlights, obviously. This fender is different. I think it's probably been wrecked or hit, which it does have a dent there, but it has been hit. This is probably off the Bronco, and they stuck the Ranger badge on it. Let's see here. Let's work our way around to the back. The factory tailgate, which is really nice to have. Oh, sorry, my daughter's trampoline. Factory tailgate this truck will be painted soon. Well, not soon, probably a couple of years from now. But it's just a project truck, something I'm going to keep. And splash wheels. So that was pretty cool. You know, I don't like them, but you know, it does go with the truck. Stereo system's going to get replaced. I put some cheap 4-inch speaker. They're going to go. I'll put some 6.5s in the door. Memphis with a Memphis or a Power Base sub and good Bluetooth head unit. But on back to the motor, I completely tore it down. So I mean, if you go back on my page, you'll be able to see what all I've done to this truck and all the parts. It's definitely been a headache. It's been a frustration. I really can't wait to get this truck back on the road. It's something that I want to have done. I'm really wanting this truck back on the road, and it's going to be a while before I get it to the point where I can work on it, because I'm building a house in Alabama. I'm moving my stuff to Alabama. I'm moving into a building out there that I'm having to buy. I've got a lot of things going on, so this truck is kind of on the back burner right now. And so I got the bike, got the Suzuki, which is another update because I didn't have the Suzuki back then. I had a CRF 250 Rally dual sport, and we're not going into that story. But I had that, and I still have my motorcycle license, so I didn't do anything stupid to lose them. I just sold the bike. So I got that. So that's my toy. And I gotta have something to get rid of the, dealing with everything. But here's my, as you can't see, it is the red F-150. Well, hell, you can't see it at all. I'm not even going to video it. But it is a red F-150 with the 306 cylinder in it that I'm not doing anything to the motor. And I've got an oil pan on order. Be here tomorrow. I'm not doing anything to that because that's my daily. I'm just making it look good. Doing 11 kit, wheels, tires, cutting the factory bumper to make it look cool. And I'm just driving that. The Ranger, on the other hand, is my toy, my baby, my pride and joy. So, once it gets done, it'll be done. But, stay tuned. Stay with me, guys. There won't be any more updates after this video on this truck unless I can make oil on the driver's side, left side. So if I can make it oil on the driver's side, left side, there'll be an update, there'll be a cruise video, there'll be pictures, and then the truck will probably be parked in my carport, and probably not another video until I really start getting into doing body work. I won't start body work on this truck because of the two-tone painting. I'm gonna leave that to the F-150. Let me see if I can't even paint a car. So I'm gonna do the F-150 and paint the F-150 myself. I want to try it. I've got all the, well, not all the tools, but I've got some body tools. I've got a professional paint sprayer from Snap-on. So it's something I wanted to do. So the updates on the Ranger, I'm sorry guys, have been kind of delayed, but I've been doing so much. Moving, I sold my house, I moved in with my parents, with me, my wife, and my kid. I've went to Alabama 3 or 4 times to buy property. We have cleared our property. So the next time you probably see this truck will be on to in my dad's shop out there in Alabama, because we're all moving. So if you guys want to see some update stuff, I can throw up some dirt bike stuff, I can throw up some F-150 stuff, I can throw up some stuff to keep it interesting, keep it fun. So you guys let me know. Do you want to see some dirt bike stuff? Let me throw it up. I'll do what I can. Y'all want to see some F-150 stuff? Hey, I'll throw up some. I've already done the stereo, cat plug, wires. I'm doing the oil pan Saturday, cutting the bumper Sunday, pulling it off, painting it, putting it back on, making it look good. I'll do the leveling kit in a couple of weeks. And wheels and tires, if I can find a good set of wheels cheap, I'll do wheels and tires. Y'all just let me know. Do you want to see some extra stuff other than the Ranger? I know it's been a while, so I'm kind of asking probably 4 people that follow my channel. But I'm just going to leave it with the Ranger. She is still here. She's still around. She's getting built. She's just on the back burner. Probably between now and then I'll mess around with getting rid of the wiring here and putting it in black loom, making it look good. So I'll tinker with it, but I'm not going to put it on video. So my channel from here on out is going to be dirt bikes, F-150, having fun, building my house. And then once that's done, I'll get back on the F-150 and just have a good time. So if y'all want to see some different crazy stuff with me on that, and I got 12 acres of land, what do y'all want to see? So, or me on that has a decent shot of that truck. So y'all just let me know. Sorry about the delay on the F-150. It's become a storage bed. So yeah, y'all let me know.